and have not been previously expressed by another member of the public. Once the public discussion is complete, the committee will close that portion and open discussions with the applicant. Once complete, the committee will render a decision. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda? John, a motion to approve the past minutes of the meetings? Bill?
Excuse me, Madam Chair, do we need to do the land acknowledgement?
Oh, yes. Let's go ahead with the land acknowledgement. Thank you, Bill.
Through you, Madam Chair, the town of Innisfil acknowledges that Innisfil is situated on treaty land that is steeped in rich Indigenous history. The town also acknowledges that this land is the traditional territories of the first people of Turtle Island. It is shared between the Anishinaabe peoples of Beausoleil First Nation, Chippewas of Rama First Nation, and Chippewas of Georgina Island First Nation, and we thank them for generations of stewardship. This meeting place is still home to many Indigenous people, and as settlers, we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. The town acknowledges the forced sacrifices that are the foundation of Canadian society today. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture and committed to moving forward in the spirit of reconciliation and respect with all First Nation, Métis, and Inuit.
Thank you. Okay, we'll now just go back to motion to approve the agenda. Marnie, a seconder. John, all in favor? Everyone's in favor. And now we'll have a motion to approve the past minutes of the meeting. Bill, seconder. Marnie, all in favor? Perfect. Does any member need to disclose any pecuniary interest with the applications before us? I see none. Okay, Mr. Secretary, please advise how notice was provided for the applications before us.
Through you, Madam Chair, in compliance with Ontario regulations, the notice of hearing was circulated to property owners within a 60-meter radius of the subject properties, and signs were posted on subject properties on or before March 7th, 2024. In addition, all application information, including the notice, key map, and application drawings were made available on the town website.
Thank you. And now we will go ahead with the applications on the agenda. So the first application is application A001-2024 for 212 Valley View Drive. May I please have the applicant approach the podium, or if they're calling in to please be unmuted. Do we have Gennaro Sierra? Or
Sharon Cicera.
Hi there.
Sharon Cicera. Hi.
Your name is Sharon?
Sharon Cicera, yes.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. Okay. Mr. Secretary, can you please read out the details of the application and any comments associated with it?
Through you, Madam Chair, the applicant is proposing to construct a detached garage with a footprint of 95.06 square meters. The applicant is seeking relief from Section 3.3B of the zoning bylaw, which prohibits accessory structures with a footprint over 50 square meters in residential zones. Planning recommends approval with conditions. Building have comments and conditions. In-services and engineering have no comments.
Thank you. All right. And Sharon, are you in receipt of all of the comments listed within the staff report?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And do you have any questions or anything that you wish to add with regards to your application?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
My
Mr.
husband's out of the country, so I don't know.
Pardon me?
I think it's all pretty. So my husband's out of the country, so I'm left to deal with this. So, but I think I understand it all.
No worries. And it looks like we got everything that we need as well with associated with the application. So we'll move on then. And Mr. Moderator, is there any members of the public wishing to address the application being heard? No? Okay. And I will now call for comments or questions from any of the committee members. Marnie?
Through the chair. Just curiosity, I'm assuming you're on a septic system there?
Yes, we are.
And where is it?
Out the front of
Sketch
the
is
house.
pretty vague, so
Yeah, it's at the front of the house.
Oh, okay, all right. I just worry because I see there's a big pool in the back and then the garage,
Yeah.
and I thought there's no room
No.
for a septic back there, but, okay, that's
No.
all I wondered.
Okay, is there any further comments or questions from any of the committee members? Okay, I see none, so I'll now ask for a motion for or against this application. Oh, Bill, yeah. Do we have yep, go ahead, Bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd recommend that application A001 2024 that will be approved as long as all the conditions are met.
Thank you. Do we have a seconder? John, all in favor? Perfect. Okay, your application has been approved.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Okay. And now we will move on to the next application. Application A002 and A003 2024 for 1008 Westminster Street. I can now ask the applicant to please approach the podium, or if you're calling in, please be unmuted. Hi there.
Hello,
And your name?
Jason Simos.
Okay. Perfect. Mr. Secretary, please read out the details with regards to these applications.
Through you, Madam Chair, the applicant is proposing to construct an accessory dwelling unit with a height of 7.01 meters, a footprint of 93.74 square meters, and a deficient side yard setback of 1.08 meters. The applicant is seeking relief from sections 3.5G and 3.5J of the zoning bylaw to allow for a height over 6 meters, a footprint over 50 square meters in the backyard, and a setback less than 1.2 meters from the side lot line. Planning recommends deferral. Building have conditions. In power have comments. In services and engineering have no comments.
Thank you. Is there anything that you wish to add with regards to your application?
Not really, just about the height. It's just because it is an existing garage, so we're just trying to do an apartment, like an accessible apartment for my mother. And so it just works out that it's 8-foot ceilings and a 512 roof, because I don't really think a flat roof in Innisfil is like greatest of ideas with all the snow and everything else.
Okay. All right. And are you aware of the comments that was listed in the staff report?
Oh, just about the changing of the roof?
Yeah. Yeah, the window, it's all within the report there.
Yeah,
We can
well,
make
yeah,
sure.
we're gonna remove that window. I didn't even see it when I looked at the plans originally, but yeah, I know you're not allowed to have into the side yards.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll now, Mr. Moderator, if there's any members of the public wishing to address this application, is there anything? Okay, no. So we'll now ask the committee members if there's any comments or questions for the applicant. Yeah, John.
Yeah, one of the comments that was provided was to see if there was any way to reduce the height of it. Did you ask the architect at all, or even consider it, or did you even pose the question?
When I asked him, the problem is to even get down, like you're already at a 512. Keep going down, you don't have accurate slope for snow or anything else, right? Unless you go flat roof, which we prefer. It won't match anything in the neighborhood first, because everything is peaked roof around us. So you don't want it to stand out either, like an eyesore, right?
But there was a recommendation for deferral. Did you guys communicate about that they were going to go back and try, or is it just?
We were going to get back to them and ask for best efforts to see if it's possible to reduce the height of the structure.
Okay. Well, in this particular case, I happen to agree with you that it's probably maxed as low as it possibly can be if you wanted to match the garage roof. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we feel. I'm willing to make a a motion? If there's nothing else that you need to add, or,
Nope.
oh, sorry, Bill, go ahead.
Thank you. You know, these applications keep coming to us, and I think we've asked, you know, our zoning and whatever to have a look at this here to see if they can do something with that, because they're coming up more often, and you know, it seems what people want to do is just not possible with lowering the roof. So I've got a little bit of a problem with our planners not looking into this a little bit sooner. I know it's a bylaw, but there's so many of them that come, and always for a meter, or you know, 2 feet, whatever, in height. So I don't know. I'm going to let you make a recommendation, John. And
Okay. All right, is there any further questions or comments before we proceed to a motion? Okay, nice. And it looks like Rod joined us. I see he's called in via Zoom. Thanks for joining us, Rod. All right, so now proceed for a motion. Go ahead.
Through you, Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion on applications A002-2024 and A003-2024 that we approve the application subject to the stated conditions.
All right, do we have a seconder? Bill, all in favor? Perfect, your application has been approved. Both of them. All right. We'll now proceed to other business. Mr. Secretary, is there any other business or correspondence for the committee?
Through you, Madam Chair, there isn't.
All right, so we'll have a motion now to adjourn at 7:03 PM. I need to do this more often, clearly. Do we have a motion to adjourn? Marnie, a seconder?